Not you, chat. The compiler. For it is a friend class. I'm just gonna drag this up here. Get that cock command workspace. Show that output. Wind up. How do I have so many? How do I have so many people watching right now? Do people like me? People have always told me they don't like me. That I'm unlovable, chat. Everyone besides my mother and dad and my sisters have told me I'm unlovable my whole life. But now, I have 22 of you? What? Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma. Ma. Hey, Ma, come here. Come here, Ma. You want to talk to my viewers? You look great, Ma. You look great. Say hi. I have 22 viewers right now, Ma. Should I make a video about Chirac? Hi. That's my Ma. Yeah. It's in the teleprompter. You look great. It's my phone right there. I don't think I'm on. Yeah, you're on right there. Hi. It's just a little delayed. Was he sleeping in here? I love my Ma. Nora, did you see my Ma? My Ma doesn't look a day over 35. I'm surprised she came on camera. I'm very surprised, actually. I was like, Ma, I got 22 viewers. Also, by the way, how am I getting 14 viewers, 10 viewers minimum? Like, this is insane. I must be close to the front page. Like, I'm not buried on Twitch anymore. That's insane. I've hit like the, and Fern is online? I have 15 well, that's why mine just went off. Fern just went online, but am I supposed to play along, copy paste this message into the chat if you want? Oh, sorry, 1 second. I was talking to Fern. I get obsessed. I get obsessed quickly with my friend Fern. Hi, Shader Theory. It's me, your only viewer. For months, I have created the illusion that you're streaming to a large audience. Here's the truth. All these people in chat are me. And now you have been convinced of this. I will send a message from all my accounts if you want. Am I supposed to play along, copy paste this message in the chat? Nora, you're a bot? What? guys are trolling me. It hurts my feeling. Okay, actually, I want to see the full thing here. NYCO5 is actually goes really hard. Vector map, cloak, mission route access, chat, logs, mobile mock. Should be map first. Okay, A1. Do you want the map to represent? Yes. We will be using Mapbox. 2. Mapbox and OpenStreetMap abstracted by a custom API. A2. Should the game use real GPS for real? A3. A3. This will be a gameplay feature where phones, our mobile stations, and desktops are like obfuscated remote static stations. A4, I want it to be kind of like both. A5. Yes, you see other players and maybe see factions and territory. I've had this idea for so long, and I think this is the simplest idea I can possibly make. It'll have the simplest MVP if I don't try to make everything from scratch. Map first, but terminal should still have a lot of love. P7. Make the mock and of both desktop and mobile one mock and use CSS media queries. B8. Street map look, but also circuit board / hacker feel. B9. I'll read chat in a second. Sorry. Nodes. Glyphs. You decide as a head engineer of Apple and what's a good game company, chat? It's a respectable game company. Someone posts a respectable game company in chat, like your favorite game company. Wait. See. Bethesda. That's good. I like to supply companies when it's asking for design like ideas or yeah. Make it like a small OS or something with movable, draggable, closable, reopenable windows. Resizable. Floating. D15. Should be like Twitch dashboard configurable. E16. Both. E17. Both. E18 is asking game mechanics. Has to be number 1 for UX and user access, or what is that? A18N? I don't remember what it is. Accessibility. Gotta think of the disabled chat in your game design. You know, what if someone's colorblind? What if someone has a motor disability? Radial actions might not be the best. Any gestures on mobile? Yes. Build this in with JS. F20. Credits. Server uptime. Like rented from the house, which is source of actual revenue for the game. Server uptime paid for or pre-credited by actual money, paid for by in-game credits. Credits that cannot be bought with money. Bandwidth for real, energy, battery for phones for real, or maybe even desktop if you elect for a laptop node or something that could be a mechanic, and maybe even heat trace. 21, yes, show something like, oh no, you're being hacked or traced, and then you have to counter it. 22, yes. 23, grid of different size items, Minecraft. I don't know any games that have actual different size items. Grid of slots. Yes. 24. Both. 25. Green on black. Many. Rainbow. No limit. But pastel neon. 26. Clean. 27. Make it readable. 28. Full screen. SPA. 29. No tutorial. 30. No. Not yet. This is a mock. Who's colorblind? Wind up boy. Hello. That's one of the things I think of. I think of like, is someone deaf? Is someone blind? Someone colorblind? Is someone have a motor disability? I've met people on the internet with all of these things. And for many games, you can't play them if they don't accommodate that. Or at least have some sort of accommodation that you can do through like an accessibility menu. So I don't always do it like accessibility first, but in the end, like on my first game that I published and sold, I had accessibility features for like epilepsy. And I hadn't even met my sponsor yet, who has photosensitive epilepsy. I've saved her from seizures before, which is a very scary experience to do. Save your friend from a tonic-clonic seizure. And her seizure alert dog who's like, thinks I'm its best friend. It's going crazy. It's like jumping on me. It's jumping on her while I'm trying to literally save her life. And the dog is just jumping up. It's like a big golden lab. It's like, oh my God, my owner. It's, oh no, my job. She's dying. That's what the dog is like. And I'm like, geez, just calm down, dog. I can handle this. She has a little a vagal stimulator. So you take a magnet and you put it over her boob, and her eyes, like the moment it clicks into place, and the magnet like holds to her chest for a second, and you have to pull it off, and her eyes just do this. And I'm like, Shelly, it's gonna be okay. You had a seizure. Shelly, it's okay. It's Soul. And I forget her dog. I've not seen her for a few months. I love her dog, Daisy. Yes, and it's like a Soul and Daisy. We were at the restaurant. You had a seizure. Paramedics are on the way. Paramedics get there 2 minutes later. I tell them exactly what's going on, and the police knew me because we were still in my hometown. So the police get there and they just go like, Soul, which is not my legal name. You did good. And it gave me a little dude nine. And I was high as fuck, and the police still let me drive the car to the hospital because they know I can ride dirty, and I will say no more. I don't drink though. It should be. I'm going to change my legal name. I get major anxiety when I'm in like a medium-sized town trying to catch me, and I'm riding dirty in a medium-sized town that's not my town or Elgin, which is a town by me. It's like a really big town by me, but I used to live in that town. Because the police know me in both towns. At least they probably don't know me in Elgin anymore, but they used to. And they didn't really do anything about me because they knew I wasn't about hurting people. You know, they're trying to catch people who are trying to hurt people or hurt property. The worst I ever did to property was throw eggs. So, yeah. Throw eggs in protest at George Floyd. The police in my home city, I'm not punching people. They know me because I have a lot of bipolar episodes. So they have to come and they have to they come and the firefighters come and the paramedics come. In my city, everybody comes to every call. Like they send one fire truck, one police car, maybe two police cars, and an ambulance on the way, on standby for every single call that comes in that could be an emergency. So if I have a bipolar episode, they're sending all of those people. Or if I have an extreme panic attack. So, last time they were here, they were like, hey, we haven't heard from her in 2 years. She's not breaking the law. This is epic. I mean, in my words, but that's the effect of what they said last time they were here. Why did I throw eggs? It was part of the George Floyd protest. That's how I protested the death of George Floyd. I started throwing eggs at the cops, and they took out their canines on me. They started barking their canine at me. Is it cold where I live? Yes, it's very cold. And I was in a terrible place. This is when I was homeless. I threw eggs at the cops when I was homeless. I was in a really terrible place. I'd never do that again. Ever. Ever. Why was I homeless? Because I had bipolar disorder. And I didn't want to treat it. Yeah, and I was also being trafficked, which is really easy to do to a bipolar person who is a trans woman. And also a person with enough grandiosity to fill the Grand Canyon. Who's trafficking you? I don't know if it was their real names. Why didn't I want to go home? Because they use your mind against you. Big highs. Big high. Man, I just want to make a game and then make $1 million and then hire 500 people. That's my goal in life. You know Sims, how they have that little big aspiration? My big aspiration ever since I was like 5 years old, 10 years old, 15, it just grew with time. It probably went from my parents' aspiration to my aspiration. I want to hire 500 people. Chad, I want to hire them. I want to give them a house. I want to give them a job, a nice job, a good job. I want to not take too huge of a salary, enough for me to get the Bugatti, but only one Bugatti, okay? All the top engineers, they're gonna have the Lambo. I got the Bugatti. Would I ever go back to college? Depends. My my psychologist, who is a doctor, was like, you should just fake your degree. It's like, you have all the knowledge. You should just get a fake diploma. Yeah, you're going to get caught by some people, but eventually you'll get someone who doesn't call the college. Don't make it Harvard or something, but make it a good enough college that people know it, not a good enough college that people are going to question it. And I was like, oh my God, that's a criminal life hack. I could say I went to the University of Chicago. I graduated the University of Chicago, which is true. I just didn't graduate it with a diploma. I graduated when I was like 12 years old in their little kids program. All my viewers have gone to Fern Stream. That's okay. Dude, I am on the front page. It's a scroll down, but I'm on the front. How far down? I'm like 2/3 down the page, which is not bad. I'm on the page. Greetings, off market. Greetings. If I'm listening, that was the scariest moment. I went where now? Wind up? You went straight into my heart. You're straight in my heart and wind up. Hey, look at you like this little circuit board right here? That's a USB-C charger, little display right there, and a battery, a lithium battery. All right. You're in Fern's chats talking, so you can't really tell reviewers off. I don't understand what that means. I'm not listening to Fern anyways. I don't have her in my headphones right now. Because then I wouldn't be able to resist looking at her. I would say Fern is like a role model to me, and Janet is like a spirit queen, and Slyborg. Hala, have you heard of Slyborg? Slyborg is like a partner in crime. Partner in crime. But Fern's definitely a good role model, I feel like. She's made those mistakes, you know what I'm saying? She's made mistakes. What's that song? Made my mistakes. Nowhere to run. Life goes on. Is the quality bad for anyone else? You should watch Hala. I love you. I'm checking my Twitch dashboard for any issues with. I've had, out of 1 hour and a half of streaming, I've had 13 minutes of unstable stream. Last unstable was like right now. I have no clue. Audio and video is desynced again. My God. It's got to be the network. I have no clue. Oh my God. Terrible.